Hey everyone, I have a kind of, not exactly an analysis video for you, more like a PSA. It's about two things, Score Shield and Crustle. Alright, I think if you're playing solo, I think Score Shield is a necessary item you need to have equipped. And then as for Crustle, that Pokemon gets slept on. And I don't think any other Pokemon uses Score Shield as effectively as Crustle does. Especially at the end of the game, when you can give yourself an ungodly amount of shield, and then use that shield to protect yourself while you're trying to dunk a lot of points, which are then doubled. This can be game-changing, game-swinging, even. Right? So I want to show you kind of the last minute and a half of a game that I played recently, where there was a Crustle on both teams, right? So it was equally as annoying. And we're gonna start off here. Here we are. Zapdos was just taken by the enemy. Here I am, seismic tossing somebody. Right? There we go. Alright, so this is unfortunate because we have pretty much been, I don't want to say dominating, but pressing them most of the game. Right? And we didn't defend Zapdos well enough. You know, they unfortunately just went in, popped their ultis, sniped it. You know, what are you going to do other than, you know, I guess make sure that when we're forcing them to pop their ultis, it's further away from the pit. Alright. So anyway, 2 of them are dead, so that's good. Right? It only means that 3 of them can score, so yeah, 2 people want to surrender, but we're going to kind of go out here and try to dunk our own points. And here's Crustle already, what do you say, channeling to score 94 points, right? So at this point, this is kind of a fool's errand, trying to dunk that many. I actually probably could have gotten my 15 in here, if I'm being honest, right? But actually, that might not have been the best play, as you'll see in the end. So I don't go for that. I go to kind of like protect, because I was like, well, if I can get in front of, if someone's walking in, let's say, right, and, you know, then make sure that Wigglytuff, you know, I'm not knocked in the air by these, you know, guys jumping in, and hopefully Wigglytuff and Crustle can both dunk. That would be a lot of points for us. Unfortunately, I'm not too fast. I'm not fast enough, and then I just die. But Crustle was able to get his 94 dunked. Right? Now, they're just going to kind of clean up here at the end. But, you know, yeah, things... We still have a minute left in the game. It's not over. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit to here. And now you can see there's only 16 seconds left. Right? And actually, we've taken... Oh, let me go back a little bit. All right, yeah, here. There's our Crustle going for the goal, right? And he's about to do the exact same thing that he just did. I'm not looking at him, but, I mean, if you know what a Crustle does, he just gave himself some shields. He's going to start, channeling his dunk. And you see he doesn't have 50, so it's even going to be shorter than before, and require less time, so less likelihood that his shields get broken and his channeling gets interrupted. And as you can see, the Venusaur did actually jump in on him. But he still dunked 66. Right? So it was 94, so we just got 60 over on 160 just on that goal alone. That's pretty good. So right now, it's hard to say who's in the lead after Zapdos. So now let's go back to that point I was just there. So I'm pretty much using Fire Punch to jump across the map. And this is just like a little side note. I wonder if this Greninja lost the game right here. Spoiler alert, we win. But for those of you who might be a little bit newer to MOBAs, if you're dead to rights, right? You know you're outnumbered, overwhelmed, right? What are you supposed to do, right? Well, of course you want to think of self-preservation, which is a natural thing to think. but you have to have a little bit more situational awareness. I remember one game, I was Charizard, and I got a little hungry, and I tried to go in, and I ended up getting outnumbered, and I was, again, dead to rights, while my team was taking Zapdos. But because I was outnumbered, instead of trying to, I don't know, join my team where they might be able to help me, I just kind of went further away from the pit, right? Luring the two, because if only one chases me, I might actually survive, right? But if both of them chase me, oh, even better. Even if they kill me, my team is now at an advantage, right? I have essentially kind of taken out two of their teammates by dying, right? And so here this Greninja makes the classic blunder of not exactly being aware of the situation and why his self-preservation is pointless. Look at this. Our Crustle's got 0, and he's got 0. No one's scoring. This is a pointless fight. You don't need to be out here. You need to be defending or something, right? But he is out here. And as Charizard, I have this ability that kind of gives me, you know, a little bit of a jump forward called Flare Blitz. And as you can see here, he decides to, you know, try to get further away from the Crustle and me, but also closer to his goal. In fact, that's about twice as far as a Flare Blitz would have taken me if he just stood still. I have no interest in fighting him. I'm going straight for that goal, right? Because there's only 10 seconds left, right? I want to score these 14 points. Now, I don't use Fire Punch right away because Fire Punch does kind of have like a little bit of a knockback on its own, so I kind of want to use it to like avoid being CC'd too close to their goal. Because if I used it now and then just tried to walk in, I might have gotten stopped. So I try to use this pretty much as close to getting myself into the goal as possible. I was a little short, but whatever. I had no idea my eject button was in the game, so to be honest, had I realized the eject button was an option, then maybe that Greninja's move towards his goal wouldn't have really mattered so much. But here's actually their Crustle over here is scoring his own 100. So yeah, it's possible I wouldn't have been able to stop that if I had been defending. And I come in here with my Score Shield. As you can kind of see, I get a little... I was almost dead. But here I get my shield right there to try to score. And because I only had 14, there's my 28, right? And I do die right before time is up. There's the 100 by the Crustle, which I might not have been able to stop anyway, based on, you know, how Crustles, you know, operate, you know, late game. And here's that beautiful, beautiful score. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. I don't want to say this is, like, proof, but just get that Score Shield up to 20 if you can. Right, it will make so much of a difference in solo queue. Learn to play Crustle. I think he's on the rise. And again, especially in solo queue, right? People won't meet you out like way before you know, the goal line. They're gonna defend at the goal. Pop your ulti, grab some shield from your other skills, go for a dunk. You'll score so many points. This is what Crustles do, right? But yeah. Hope it's a little bit insightful. Hopefully, from this advice, maybe you can raise your own MMR. And hope to see you guys in my stream sometime soon. Thanks.